are we sometimes able to circle back around and fulfill a dream that we had to set aside for a while? Absolutely, we sometimes can come back to a dream. But I think sometimes we can't. And in giving up a dream, I think, again, details here matter. But I think sometimes we're going to have to give up. We recognize that we need to set aside certain dreams, and we don't know whether it's going to be permanent. That's very much of a question mark. Will I ever be able to come back to this? Part of the wisdom of setting aside might be the realization, if I'm ever going to be able to fulfill this dream, I have to simply set aside for now. But with the recognition that I may or may not ever be able to come back to it. I think we can't expect to be always able to come back. This is part of the limitation of human life. This is part of receiving the gift of our limitations. We can't have it all. We can't do it all. And I think one of the great lies of our age is to keep kind of saying this, well, if you choose, if you're strong, if you're willing to keep dreaming, you'll still be able to do that. No, don't give that up. You'll lose part of yourself. There's an insight there. The dreams are very intimate to ourselves. And so you can feel like you're losing part of yourself. And there's great literature written about, there's great stories about the great drama of, do you lose yourself? Let me go personal here. My mother-in-law went to Juilliard College. She was a musical master. She already was becoming a concert pianist, and she got married. She and her husband, my father-in-law, were blessed with 10 children. That demanded certain things of them. She taught her children music, but suffice it to say, she never circled back to being a concert pianist. Was that a genuine suffering in her life? Absolutely. I could see that. Would she trade it? Was it worth it? Did she lose part of herself? She certainly gave up something, that's for sure. But I think she'd be the first to say she received back tenfold. I know this much, my wife wouldn't be the person she is had she not experienced the generosity and the sacrifice of her mother. So these are rich areas. Sometimes you can circle back, sometimes you can't. Sometimes there's something hidden, something very rich deep within someone's dream, but it's like it's crusted over. It right now maybe is in a slightly unnatural context, or it's connected with things that are going to have to be purified or shed. This is really important. I want to first come back to, again, we must always tread lightly, with sensitivity, with love, with the eye of love. In all relationships, it's so important to listen, to have an ear for what someone's dreams are. But I need to learn, we all need to learn, especially in very important relationships, to listen. There's something very beautiful. There always is. There's something, even if it's crusted over, even if it's being somewhat misdirected. This is what lovers, this is what friends, this is what parents have to be able to do, to kind of see through, to really see the person. Sometimes one of the best things we can do for someone is help that person clarify his own dreams, to see what is at stake, to see what is really going on here. Again, very delicate, but to live in the truth, sometimes it might take a certain, reforming, a certain remolding, and not anyone can come and do that. Think of that between spouses. What a importance and thing you gotta be so careful about. Can we work together to try to help each other see the deeper truth in our dreams, to purify them, to see what we can keep, and to see what maybe in the giving up of which will be something greater. There was something great we had to give up. We didn't have to give it up, but in choosing to give it up, maybe we found something more. Dreams are so amazing.